any kind of number systems. Okay, so what are the four number systems? Means decimal, binary, hexadecimal, and octal. Okay, so binary number system means binary means two. So we are having only two numbers in a binary. Okay, in decimal everyone know that is a 10 numbers. So we will have 10 numbers like 0 to 9. Okay, in binary we will have only two numbers, that is a 0 and 1. Okay, so these are the things I explained using this material. Okay, you can see here. See, the binary means only two, that is a base 2. We are having two digits 0, 1. Okay, octal means that is a 8. Octal means 8. So here we will have 8 numbers, that is from 0 to 7. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then decimal number system. Decimal means that is a thing we are using in the real life. So deci means 10. Okay, so 10 means as 10 digits we can use. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so totally 10 numbers are there. Then hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means hex means 6. Hex. Deci means 10. Okay, so 6 plus 10 you can process with the 10 digits. Okay, 16 digits you can process. So the number 16 numbers will be 0 to 9. You cannot tell that 0 to 15. Okay, so because the 10 to 15 will be treated as a alphabets, that equivalent alphabets given. So 0 to 9, after that A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, A is equivalent to 10, B 11, C 12, D 13, E 14, F 15. Okay, so this is the basic thing you should understand before going to convert from one number system to another number system. Okay, everyone understood? Students, everyone
Yes, sir.
understood for this basics? Yes. So and then that is we need to convert from every number system to every other number system. Okay, so first we need to convert from binary to, sorry, decimal to other number system. Okay, see here, this is a decimal number, decimal to other numbers, that is a decimal to binary, decimal to octal, or decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, everything will be the same procedure, that is a repeated division of that particular base number. Okay, that required base number. See, if you want to convert into binary means the binary base is 2, so you want to divide repeatedly by 2. Okay, so do this and write your remainders like this. Okay, in the right side, and collect all the remainders from the right side. Okay, and write it, that is your answer. Okay, you see see here 10101. Okay, see 10101, this is your answer. Okay, so 21 decimal is equivalent to 10101 binary. Okay, so you practice this one. I already given these homeworks. See here, this 256 to base 2, 378 to base 8, 998 to base 16. So, okay, so what is base here means the decimal to other system is the same procedure, repeated division. Okay, if you want to convert into binary means repeatedly divide by 2. Okay, if you want to convert into octal means repeatedly divide by 8. Okay, you want to convert decimal to hexadecimal means repeatedly divide by 16. Okay, so the base number is very very important. Okay, so see here the octal, decimal to octal, again the same method, the number, this is the decimal number, repeatedly divide by 8. Okay, until you are getting the lowest number of divisor. Okay, so then collect all the reminders and write it, this is your equivalent octal number for the question. Okay, for this 497 decimal number. Students understood the decimal to other number systems?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so kindly practice students. Okay, then decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, see here, this is a number given 31. 31 is a decimal number. I want to convert this equivalent to hexadecimal number. So repeatedly divide by 16 and collect all the reminders. Okay, so what is the remainder? You can see 1, 15. 15 will be remainder, but you know in hexadecimal you should not use 15. So you have to use this f as a equivalent of 15. Okay, so A is 10, B 11, C 12, D 13, E 14, F 15. So F you should use here. So your final answer is 1F. Okay, 1F is the answer. Students understood? So decimal to all other number systems are same method. Okay, this is the most useful thing because you can understand very easily because the decimal number system is a real time we are using. So that is what I starting with the decimal to other number system. Okay, the next one is binary to other number system. Okay, so binary to decimal, octal, hexadecimal. Okay, this thing we should understand. Here also the same procedure. Okay, that is a repeated division of two power values and adding all the values will give you the equivalent value. Okay, so you kindly understand this procedure and practice. Okay, so see here, this is the binary number 11011101. Okay, so if you use this one and repeatedly multiply with the 2 power value, that is from the right side. Okay, right side means this is the right side. Okay, this one is left. Left don't use. From the right side you multiply with the 2 power value rising from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, whatever the value you should increase the power value 0, 1, 2. Okay, you should start with the 0. Okay, so like this you have to do all the multiplication uh, that bit by bit and add all the final answers. Okay, if you add everything means you will get the final decimal value. Okay, binary to decimal, this is the method. Okay, so you have to write everything in a slot. Okay, so the power value increase up to the number of digits we are having. Okay, but in octal what is the difference is you have to split your quotient, that is a binary number, into three digits. Okay, so three combinations you have to split. So from the right side, so 0, 1, 1. So this is the first three digits, so you write it here. See, 1, 1, 0. Then second combination of 3, 1, 0, 0. So write it here. Again do the same multiplication process into 2 power 0 into 2 power 1, 2 power 2. Again these three elements also again you should start from the power value 0. Okay, this is the only difference from the previous conversion method. Okay, here you no need to split any characters. Okay, write consecutively. Okay, but here we have to split it as three digits and do the same process and you total everything separately. Okay, these three things separately and these three numbers separately, and finally you will get 4 here and here 6. Okay, so you should not call it as 46 because this is an octal number. You should say 4 6. Okay, students understood? You should say like 4 6. Understood, pa?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the same method. Okay, so you have to do it for binary to decimal and octal and hexadecimal. So in hexadecimal, what is the difference? So in octal, we split it as a three digits. Why three digits? See, 2 power x equal to 8. Okay, that is 8 means octal. So 2 power x equal to 8 means what is the x value? Okay, so you can find this x equal to 3. 2 power 3 equal to 8. So 3 is the number of bits. So that is what we are splitting as three digits. Okay, for converting into hexadecimal, again you have to do this method. 2 power x equal to 16. So now what is the value of x? If what value you give here means you will get to 16. 2 power 4. Okay, so you have to split it as 4 numbers. Okay, see here the example. This is your binary. You want to convert into hexadecimal. So first you split it as 4 digits. The first four, 1 2 3 4. Okay, this one first 4. So you write it like this and do the multiplication. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. Again the next 4 numbers. So in the question, see, sometimes they won't give you the exact number you need. Sometimes they will stop this itself 1 0. Okay, so you cannot make it as 4 numbers. So what you should do means you have to add zeros at the right side, sorry, left side. Okay, zeros in the left side to make it as a 4 digit number. Okay, so again you do the same process. 0 0 1 0 multiply with the 2 power 0 1 2 3. Okay, you will get the final answer 2 4. Students, understood? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, 2 4. Okay, so one decimal only you have to call it as 24 or 48 something. Okay, remaining all other methods you have to call by individually. Individual number you should pronounce. Okay, understood by everyone? Any doubts? And see one more example. So this method, this question gives you the final answer 6 and 13. Okay, so this is a hexadecimal conversion. So in hexadecimal there is no 13. Okay. So what you should do? You should give the equivalent value for 13. That is D. Understood by everyone? So always remember the hexadecimal. You should use only 16 numbers. That is 0 to 9. Then A to F. Students, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Then for octal to other number system and hexadecimal to other number system, you should remember this tabular column. Okay, this tabular column everyone should memorize or remember by any methods. Okay, then only you can understand how to convert from one number system to another number system. Okay, so I shared this material with you, so kindly practice. Okay, so for example, I will tell you one thing. So this 0 to 16 numbers I given. Okay, only 16 numbers, 0 to 15. Okay, so everything you know that equivalent value. So decimals equivalent value of binary. Everyone you can easily convert. That is you can do the conversion method by repeated division of 2. Okay, and octal number also everyone know. Okay, by easily converting by repeated division of 8. Okay, hexadecimal number. See 0 to 9, then A to F. This is the equivalent value of first 16 numbers. So now the octal's equivalent binary value. Okay, how to do? So octal means its equivalent binary number will be 3-digit binary number. Okay, 3-digit, because octal 2 power 3 equal to 8. So always remember octal's equivalent binary will be 3-digit number. Hexadecimal's equivalent binary number will be 4-digit number. Okay, understood by everyone?
Yes, sir.
So yes, octal we are having only 8 numbers, that is 0 to 7. So you have to write this possibility of 3 inputs. Okay, while you use it in the Boolean concept, in the truth table we know that 2 power 3 equal to 8. So we will get 8 possibilities. So those 8 possibilities will be coming here. Okay, if you understand this means it will be useful for this number system also and in the Boolean logics truth table. Okay, the same method we are using in the both the methods. Okay, so what is the possibility of 2 power 4? That is 4 inputs. 2 power 4 equal to 16. So if you write the 16 in a sequence means you will get the exact binary values. Okay. binary values of hexadecimal 0 to 15. Okay, 0 to 9 and then A to F. Okay, this is a thing you should remember, because if you want to convert this octal to binary, you can directly write it from here. Okay, no need to convert by any method. Okay, that will be very tough compared to this one. You just remember how to write these possibilities. Okay, students understood? So anyone need how to write the truth table for 3 input and 4 input? Anybody having doubts, or shall we go for next one?
Sir, you can go for next one.
Yes, okay. So here, how to convert octal to decimal? Okay, so octal to decimal and hexadecimal to decimal, both are same method. Okay, like what we did in the binary to other number divisions. Okay, that is repeated division of 2 power something, no? So here we used octal, so you have to do this one, 7 into 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. Okay, from the right side you have to increase the power value and do the multiplication, and finally add all the values, you will get the answer. Okay, so this is a decimal number, so you can call it as 423. Okay, 423. So same another one bigger number. So here the power value, you see, from the right side you split and write all the numbers 1, 3, 5, 6. Okay, then multiply everything with the 8 power values, that is 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2, 8 power 3. Okay, so you can understand only by the practice. Okay, students, kindly do the practice. Okay, then hexadecimal to decimal. First I will tell you octal to decimal and hexadecimal to decimal, both are same methods. Okay, so because you should comparatively study, so what is the method for converting one type to another type? Okay, so because we are having 12 types of conversions and everything will be different. Okay, but the methodology is the same. Okay, repeated division of 16 here, the previous is a repeated division of 8, sorry, repeated multiplication of 8. Okay, so the methodology is same, so kindly understand everyone. And see here in the question 1f60. So you will understand how to multiply this f into 16. Okay, so now for multiplication purpose you have to again give the equivalent value. F equivalent value is 15. 15 into 16 power 2. Okay, so then what is the equivalent value for d? So d is equivalent value is 13 into 16. Okay, so like this you have to, for multiplication purpose you have to give the equivalent value, because we cannot multiply f into 16, right? Understood, pa students, when we need to give the equivalent value? Yes. So then octal to binary. So octal to binary, so already I told you, you should remember this tabular column. 6, 4, 7, this is an octal number, we need to get the equivalent binary value. So one by one, first you take the 7, then 4, then 6. First, what is the equivalent value for 7? 7, you can see here, students, 7. 7's equivalent binary value is a triple one, 111. Okay, that last possibility, 111. All are true. Okay. Then what is the value for 4? So 4, you can see here, you will get 100. So you write it here directly, 6, 110. So when you practice means you can easily write this one. Students understood? Students, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Finally, you continually write these things, then this will be your answer. So like this, octal to binary. So octal to binary. So just to remember, octal to binary means that is the equivalent 3-digit number will come. Okay. For every digit, you will get a 3-digit equivalent value. Okay. 3. 1 also will give you 3-digit number. 001. Okay. So like this. So for same hexadecimal to binary, hexadecimal, that is you will get a equivalent to 4-digit number. Okay. So D, 6, F, everything. So every character will give you 4-digit equivalent binary number. Okay. So you can see in the tabular column also. What is the equivalent of D? So D you can see 1101, 1101. So D you can see 1101. Okay, so like this, definitely students, everyone should memorize that tabular column. Then only you can answer this kind of conversions. And I already given the assignment also. Students kindly do those assignment and practice something. Then only students you can answer during this Saturday's exam. Okay, I have asked you many questions. Students kindly prepare well. Okay, so then octal to hexadecimal and hexadecimal to octal. This is the final conversions. So what is the methodology we should use here? So you cannot convert directly from octal to hexadecimal or hexadecimal to octal. We need an intermediate called binary. Okay. So for octal to hexadecimal or hexadecimal to octal, first you should convert this into binary number. Okay, binary acting as a intermediate in both ways. Okay, hexadecimal to octal also can convert by this method only. Okay, binary is the intermediate. So you know the intermediate value. So first this octal number will be converted to binary. You will get three equal digits, binary equivalent digits. Then what is the methodology for binary to hexadecimal? So binary to hexadecimal, you can easily know getting the equivalent value. Okay, so see here. So we get the three numbers. Now you should make it as four numbers. Okay, the first four, this one, then the next four. Okay, then you will get only one digit. So this one digit you have to make it as this one. In left side you add zeros, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, then next 0, 0, 1, 1. Next finally 0, 1, 1, 1. These are the numbers we got here. Okay, so octal to binary means you will get three numbers. Then you should make it as a hexadecimal means now we should make this binary into split into four numbers. Okay, then you write the equivalent value for every four number. This is equivalent to 7. Then this is equivalent to 3. This is equivalent to 1. So answer is 137. Okay, the like same hexadecimal to octal. So binary will be treated as a intermediate. Okay, so hexadecimal number. So hexadecimal to binary means you will get to four equivalent digits. Okay, so you write all the four digits, then make it as three combinations. Okay, because we need to convert it to octal. So octal number you can easily convert by three binary numbers. Okay, so first three, next three, like this you have to split it and convert. Okay, this is equal to 3, then this is equal to 2, 7, 7, 1. So the answer is 17723. Students understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So do some practice. Okay, so just now we saw all kinds of conversions. So kindly students do the practice. Okay, so now itself I will share this material with you. This material and this material also. Okay, so in chat box you can get this one. I will share this one once again. Wait. So kindly do some practice. Okay, here in this material see I given everything. Okay, what, how to do, how to write the uh, remainder values. Okay, so remainder from the left bottom to top. Okay, then they I given a homework also. Okay, so you practice this homework. Then converting binary to decimal, what is the method? Okay, just go through the material, then only you can understand, right? Then see binary to decimal, there is a homework. So you just practice. Then decimal to octal, what is the method? Okay, so kindly practice. Repeated division of 8. Okay, students understood? Given the algorithm, that is algorithm means a step by step process, that is a theoretical process. Then I given an example also. Understood, pa?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So octals equivalent to binary value. That is, if you having three inputs means what will be the possibility? That 8 possibilities will come. So what? How to write that 8 possibilities? Okay. So that I already explained you. So kindly practice these things and try to memorize this tabular column. Okay. Otherwise you cannot answer this one. Students, kindly, this is a rough work for you. For every question they will give this one as a rough work, and from this only they are getting the answer. For example, this is the question means for 2 you have to get it from this tabular column 0 1 0. See here. Then 5 answer is 101. So 101, like this you have to take the answer from the this tabular column. So this tabular column is very very important. Okay, then you do some practice, practice. Okay, so binary to hexadecimal. So this tabular column, this 16 possibilities is very very important. This also I explained you how to make the tabular column. Okay, so do the practice, then only you can understand. So once again, wait students, I will share this material with you. So tell me, after receiving those materials, students, check in the chat box.